guys and welcome to today's video. Oh my gosh, I mean I hate it when people do this, but I'm like, grab a drink, grab a snack, because we're going to be here for a while. We're going to be here for a while. So I personally have got a cup of tea. It's probably going to go cold by the end of this video because I talk too much and forget it's literally 1 foot away from me. Standard. If you're new here, hello, welcome, my name is Meg and we talk about all the superficial things on this channel. Beauty, lifestyle, makeup, skincare, not so much hair care. We're not going to pretend I do that. Fashion, all the things that don't really matter but bring us joy. That's what I talk about in this channel. So if you like any of those things, if that sounds like it's up your alley, hit subscribe down below and stay tuned for more of that. Okay, so you can see by the title of this video that we're going to be talking about the wish list. I know I've only done 2 of these so far, and I didn't do one for March. That's my boo-boo, because I mean I uploaded a whole video about it. I'll link up in the eye. It was like basically me crying about I wasn't crying. Basically me moaning, being a little baby about life and that I have uni assignments and life's just a bit hectic. So sometimes things have to take priority and the wish list just had to be postponed for a month. But don't fear. I think I'm going to name this video I Want Everything, because I want everything. It feels like January to February I was like solid. We only want 10 things, only want 10 things a month. We only want 10 things a month. We're going solid. We're loving life. We can do this. We're going to get to the end of the 6 months and we're not even going to want 45 things. Yeah. I actually want so much product that I had to, before I even filmed this video, work out how many products I actually want. And now I've had to split it into a skincare wish list, a wish list, a on my radar / do I really want it, not really too sure, could be over in 5 minutes, not like a priority, I might forget about it. And then like things I've actually purchased. It's just a crazy mess. So I'm going to try and do my grid format and talk through it as best as I possibly can, but we're a mess right now. I want everything, and if I bought all of this today it would bring me a lot of joy, but we're not going to do that because I'm on a no buy low buy. Also, if you can see how filthy my mug is, please don't judge. I've been drinking tea out of it for like 8 hours today. Okay, we don't do fresh mugs in this house. One fresh mug a day, okay? When you have to wash up every single mug, you soon realise I can do with just 1 mug a day. I can do that. Right, let's scoot over. My hair's so greasy, by the way. I've got like half a can of dry shampoo in it, but you know, that's life. It's cool, it's life. Normally I do these wish lists on my phone, but today I'm like so on it. I've got a setup, I've got it on my computer as a random picker. Like I've been adding things to a file, I've got it as a random picker. It'll be on this side of the screen so you can see the product, and then I'm gonna flash up my grid. I am organised, okay? If I wanna come back to you 2 months late, you know, like missing a month, I'm gonna come back to you a little bit more organised. We got this. The first thing we're gonna discuss is, okay, cool, the Go Getters Spot Clarifying Dots from Zit Sticker. Now, if you know that I love the Zit Sticker or Zit Killer. Crap, what are they called? They're my favourite, forget what they're called. They're like Zit Killers. Killer patches. They're just the Zit Sticker Killer patches. Phenomenal. A favourite. I would pay. They're worth their weight in gold. I'd pay for them. I'd pay for them. And they're always on my wish list, because if they go down by even 10%, I'm like, on it, I'm on it, getting a backup box, I'm on it. So these are the Go Getter patches. These are cool because they're for like surface level zits, the ones that you kind of want to pop because you see the white head, whereas these ones extract the goo, which kind of makes my skin crawl a little bit. But the concept of that means that I won't have any scars or reoccurring spots because I've like pushed the bacteria back into my skin, which is what happens when you pop spots. I'm not going to say that I don't do it, I do it, it's satisfying. However, I do it knowing that I shouldn't be doing it. I think we're all the same. So yeah, these Go Getters are on my skincare wish list. I don't have a lot on my skincare wish list to be fair, but these are, yeah, anything that Zit Sticker releases, I'm like, ooh. And you also get 36 in this, which I think is a pretty good price. Okay, next thing, I don't know if I want this or not. I screenshot this early on in March. This is the Revlon Prime Plus, like there's 3 of them. There's a perfection and smoothing one, a mattifying and pore reducing one, a brightening and skin tone evening even. This is nice. Like I feel like they're nice, but I also feel like I'm probably being drawn in by the filter, which I know sounds dumb, but I don't know. I think the thing is, Revlon is one of those brands where I'm like, I kind of like things, like I either love it or I'm like totally like, what's the point in this, declutter straight away. So I don't know, maybe I pick up one. I think that brightening one, I think the brightening one would be nice. One with the yellow cap. I'd potentially pick this up in like a haul, like a 3 for 2 in Superdrug or something. But I wouldn't say it's on my wish list. It's just kind of like on my radar. Like it's one of those things that I'd maybe add to the basket if I saw it available. Like if I could swatch it on the back of my hand. It's like on my radar, but it's not like I'm not going to go out of my way to go get it. Okay, another one that's really random that both Revlon products are next to each other. That was not planned. The Revlon Colour Stay Light Cover Foundation. I feel like I haven't really seen any reviews on this. Like I've seen one, and I think the person that I saw, I can't remember who it was now, but said they really liked it. And then I was like, oh, which made me like find it and screenshot it. It says it's got a natural finish, and the thing is I'm finding that a lot of the foundations, like a lot of them that I added, are all like natural skin tints, like all that sort of thing. I personally really like that anyway, like a day-to-day wear. I love a natural finish. I'm totally over cake face. I'm totally over it, because I think because of my dry skin, I just find that my skin looks so much better without less on it. But anyway, that's like, you know, I might feel completely different next week, who knows. But yeah, I don't know about this one. It says it will deliver a smooth, brighter looking skin for 12 hours or up to 12 hours, which is pretty good. Maybe, again, I feel like it's gonna be on my radar, not necessarily on my wish lists. So yeah, it's on my radar. It's on my radar. Ooh, okay, this. Again, on my radar. Everything's on my bloody radar rather than on my list. This is the Fenty Beauty like colour switch thing. The colour switch thing. It's like overpriced, 100% overpriced, and it's literally like this big. It's tiny. I've seen it in store and I nearly bought it, but it's like £20, and I could just cut up a dish sponge and stick it in a tin, you know? I could just cut up a Scrub Daddy, which is essentially the same material, sort of. So I'm kind of like, I want it because it's cute, but then I could easily find a cute tin, like a really cute tin, and I could just like shove a dish sponge in a cute tin. So it's like on my radar. If it was ever, like if it was on offer for £10, I would probably be like, I'll get it. But you know, I don't know, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Good for travelling, nice and small. If you want to take 2 brushes, it's brilliant for that. So I can see the dream here. But I don't know if it's selling it to me for 20 quid. Ooh, okay, these things. These are like, I don't know what it's called. The NYX Shine something? Shine Loud? I don't know what these are actually called. Like the vinyls? Lip vinyls? I don't know what they're called, but you can see the picture here. They come in some really cool colours, and I think the marketing for this has been really, really great. I do think that they did, it's clever, because they marketed this as like a really innovative product. I think Rimmel London like came out with these like this exact thing, because I remember Lily having some. She had like the liquid lipstick on one end and then the gloss on the other end, and I remember her having these. They were like, I can't remember what they're called, like Kiss Million or like Pout Perfection. I don't know what they were called, something a bit cheesy and grim. But like, yeah, these aren't brand new, but they've got a lot of hype, and I think the colours are really cool. I'd be interested, again, when I do like a drugstore haul for 3 for 2, I'd be interested in picking one of these up. I don't think I would want all of them. Well, I definitely wouldn't want all of them, but I wouldn't want more than 1 or 2. So I think I'd be interested in picking some of these up, especially if like going out and drinking. If it, well, not like drinking specifically, but like if you're going out for lunch with your friends and you don't really want to top up your lip, like you don't want to get it all over like the rim of your cup and things like that, that won't do it. You just get clear gloss on it, which isn't a problem. So these are like definitely on my makeup wish list. I would definitely like to pick 1 or 2 of these up. I mean, I'm not in a rush, but they're on my wish list. I would like to try them out. Ooh, another thing from NYX. I swear to God, everything's picking up in brand. Have I like got a filter on this? Okay, whatever. This is the NYX In The Brow Glue. I want this. I want this so bad. I have like restrained myself from doing any orders on Beauty Bay, but NYX is sold on Beauty Bay and they had it in stock, and I was going to order it, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get it tomorrow, like one more day, push it one more day, and then it went out of stock, and I was like, it was meant to be, I shouldn't get it, to stop myself impulsively buying something. But I really want this. I just love the look of it. I love how it does look like a little packet of glue. I don't even know why it looks like a packet of glue. It just does. I just really like it, and I love a brow gel. I've got very like long brow hairs, so when I gel them up they do look fluffier, and I prefer that look at the moment. This time of my life I prefer that, so I really, really do want this. I'm intrigued by it. A lot of people have said a lot of good things. I also love how small the brow brush is. There's so many brands out there that have like big mascara wand brushes for your brows. And I'm like, it's too much, it's too much. So really, really like this. This is definitely on my wish list. Okay, the Milani, what are these called? Like, they were just like their lipsticks, like their cream shine lipsticks or something like that. They're just like really creamy and buttery, and they looked really nourishing on the lips. This is kind of like on my radar. Milani is one of those brands where in Boots, it's actually not that affordable. It is quite expensive. Like, I know in the US, Milani is as affordable as like L'Oreal and Maybelline, whereas in the UK, I don't know why, but it is just a little bit more expensive. So it's kind of like the same prices as like kind of like Benefit, so it's a little bit more expensive. So I don't know, I think this is just on my radar. I think I can see myself being over this in a couple of months and being like, what Milani lipsticks? So I think I'm attracted to them, so I want to talk about them, but I'm not like gonna run out and buy them or anything. They're pretty though. I do like that orange one. I can see myself wearing the orange one, and even the purple one in summer. I like that. Ooh, okay, right, okay. Kind of cheating, so I'm doing like a 3-in-1 situation. I've always wanted to try the Huda Beauty foundation, but I know that I'm not all about the matte life. And I have a feeling this does dry down matte, but it's like super full coverage. But the like inquisitive part of me, even though I know it probably wouldn't suit my skin, still wants to try it. And they've got this hydrating primer here. You can just see it off on the left. They've got this hydrating primer that is supposed to like counterbalance that. And I saw Kathleen Lights try the Huda Beauty foundation stick, and she's got dry skin. She was like, oh my god, I love it. So I think I want to try the stick out. But if it happened to be a bundle of all three, I think I would pick it up. Like, I have always wanted to try out the Huda Beauty foundation, and now it's not got a scent to it, which I don't like scented foundations, it freaks me out. But yeah, now it's like not scented. I can see myself wanting to purchase this. I do love a foundation stick as well. I do, I can't help it. I just want to try them all out. I just want to see if one's going to be the love of my life. This is on my wish list. I do want the foundation. It's expensive though, isn't it? It's expensive. Okay, another expensive foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Water Tone Foundation. I don't know if this is new or not. Like, I genuinely don't know if it's new or not, but this is on my radar because I love my Makeup Forever both foundations. I have the stick and I have the normal one, like Photo Ready. Hang on. Oh, here it is. These ones, what are they called? The Ultra HD. These foundations here, my Ultra HD sticks, I'm in the shade Y225. I love these foundations. I think they're really high quality. I've got about half left of this foundation, about half left of the stick. I have a backup of the stick, I think. It's really, really good quality. I really like Makeup Forever. I just don't find it very accessible in the UK. I don't know if Cult Beauty even sell it. I'm not sure who actually sells Makeup Forever. And sometimes I feel like when I've found who sells them, they don't even sell the current products. They're like really old products and like eyeliners and just some things I'm like, yeah, no, that's not what I want. So I really like this, and if I happen to come across it, I would potentially pick this up because this looks really nice. It looks really nice. Okay, so I've been kind of like tossing and turning with this one. This is the Jaclyn Hill highlighters and like the blush duos. I know she's come out with a lot of products, like the powders now, like the face powders, and like the setting thing and the liquid lipsticks. I don't know if the liquid lipsticks are in here actually. I'm not sure that they are, but I don't know if I want all those things, so I'm kind of like meh. So the things that take my fancy or intrigue me are the highlighters for sure. I really wanted the highlighters when she first came out with them and just didn't because I just didn't. And then the blush products are nice. I don't know how I feel about them being duos. To be honest, I wish they would just be sold as singles because some of the blushes I really, really want, but then they're paired with like the deepest bronzer that I would not be able to pull off even as a blush. So I'm like, I'm not going to buy something that I can't use 50% of. That doesn't make sense. So I would like to try it, and I would like 2 or 3 of the highlighters. They're really, really pretty. My problem is, and this is kind of what makes me think I want to put it on the radar rather than on my wish list, is that they're really bulky. Like really bulky. I hate the packaging. I hate it. I don't understand why she went from those beautiful circular, like kind of a little bit like this, like my Bare Minerals, what's this even called? The Dulux Original Mineral Veil. Anyway, she went from like these beautiful round tubs to like these bulky, plasticky, square. If that's her vibe, fair. Like, we're all entitled to like our own things. But I think they are butt ugly. Like, butt ugly. I don't like the J sticking out. And that's not for reasons because I stack my makeup. I don't stack my makeup. I can't. When people were like, oh, the J means you can't stack them, I was like, who the hell stacks things in that neater fashion where they're like, oh, I don't know, like I didn't see that as a problem in my eyes. Like, nah, that's not a problem. I just think it's just ugly. I think it's bulky, ugly, and I think it cheapens the product. That's my 10 pence worth. I don't like it. It's on my radar because I really want to try the product, because those highlighters especially looked like delightful. Just the powders in general look delightful. I want to try them out, but then equally I'm like, I don't want to pay for it. So, I don't know. I feel conflicted. It's on my radar. Ooh, this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I have no idea what it's called. Oh yeah, Nude Romance. This Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Nude Romance. It's like they're trying to find a new Pillow Talk lipstick. This is really pretty. This is like a beautiful peachy nude. Yeah, a peachy nude. Peachy nudey pinky, peachy pinky nude. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I think they're really, really nice. They are a little bit too expensive, I think. Like, it's essentially just another lipstick, but they are pretty, and this is nice. This is nice. I like this. It's the sort of thing I pick up in customs in the airport. I'll be like, I want that lipstick. So, yeah, it's on my wish list. I like it. It's pretty. Oh, this is going to go on my skincare, like skincare, body care wish list. This is the Naughty Tough Cookie shampoo and conditioner. You're probably going to be like, what? How random. But I tried the Naughty... Do I have it somewhere? I might have packed it away, you know? I might have packed it away. I have the leave-in conditioner by Naughty, and it's 97% natural ingredients. I really like this brand. I've only tried one thing from them and I'm like, oh, I'm really intrigued. Like, they've pulled me in. I'm really intrigued. So I'd like to try this shampoo and conditioner. I'm not in any rush, but it's like on my wish list of when I've got none left. I would potentially like to try this shampoo and conditioner out because it does look really, really nice. And I liked the leave-in conditioner. It was good. I'm trying to speed through all these, by the way, just because there's a lot. This is the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush. There's quite an assortment, as you can see. I like all of them. Especially those two, like that peachy orange and then the middle shade. Ooh, looks delightful. I want this. I do want this. And Makeup Revolution is so affordable that I would like to have one. I think if I bought two, I know I could see myself buying two. I'm a nightmare. I could see myself buying those two that I really want. But I don't need them. But I do want them. But that's the whole point of a makeup wish list. I think by the end of this makeup wish list, if there's a 3 for 2 in Superdrug, I will probably just buy most of my makeup wish list at the end, like in June. I don't know. There's a lot of drugstore stuff that I could potentially do a massive haul on. You have one life, you gotta live it. I really want these. I think these are cute. I like them. I vibe with this. Ooh, okay. Sigma released, this is like, feels like old news, but it was literally only a month ago. They released their mini Sigma On The Go, I think they're called, On The Go palettes. I really like these. The only problem is I have the Corda Rosa palette and I want the Warm Neutrals palette as well. They've got, I think the Warm Neutrals is already on my wish list actually. I really want the Warm Neutrals and I've already got the Corda Rosa, and I actually do see quite heavy similarities of those two palettes within these mini ones. So I don't think I'd buy a lot of them, but I do want the cool toned one. And the problem is I want all of them. When I look at them up close, I'm like, I want all of these. But then I also want the Enchanted, really. Like in the back of my mind, I'm kind of like, do I want the Enchanted? And that's kind of like the green. These are like on my wish list. These are on my I'm gonna put them on my wish list because like if they went on sale, I could probably see myself picking a few up, like randomly, and then regretting it. But they're really pretty, and I really like Sigma's formula. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, don't judge me. I recently, like a week or two ago, uploaded my like terrible Colourpop experience I had. If you haven't seen that, go watch it, because I mean, I'm moaning. I like our little mini rant. I like it. Let's get the truths out there, okay? Let's get the truths out there. This is the Colourpop Limoncello collection. Can't remember what it's called now. It only a month ago, and now it feels like last year. What appealed to me with the brushes are so cute. I love Colourpop brushes, but I don't want a massive face brush. I just want the eye brushes. And I don't think you can buy them individually. I just love the whole vibe of this collection. I'd probably buy the Glisten Up spray. That looks kind of cute, the little mini one. I love the palette, though I don't need it. So I could probably talk myself out of that. And then I like the blush sticks. Really like their blush sticks formula, though you will be buried with them. You will never get to the end of them. Eye crayons, really nice, intriguing, new product from them. It's the first time they mentioned them. Not a fan of those luxe glosses. So it's like, as a whole, I want everything, but then when I start depicting it, like picking it all apart, I'm like, do I want any of these? Like, would I go to the effort of just ordering the Glisten Up like facial spray? No. Would I go to the effort of buying blush stick? No. Would I go to the effort for the brushes? Potentially, but no. And then the palette's like cute but nothing special. Like, I'd definitely use it, but it's like nothing special. So, I don't know. This might be, I think it's on my radar. It's on my radar. If it goes in a sale, like if that cute brush set goes in a Colourpop sale, I'll be like, buying that. But at the moment, I'm kind of like, me and Colourpop, what a break. What a break. Oh, another one. The Super Dewy Tint from Revolution. It's like the same range as the blushes. This looks nice. This, I want this. I want this. I'm going to be doing a massive drugstore haul. I can just see it now, like me walking into Superdrug. It's a 3 for 2 and I'm like, I'm here to spend all the money, like that, literally like that. I want this. This is, okay, so this is Diego Della Palma. Again, not a brand that's that accessible in the UK. You can buy them from like M&S and things like that. Well, I don't even know if, can you buy them anywhere else but M&S? I'm not entirely sure. But this is a foundation. It says no transfer, long lasting, which kind of, for me, it probably means matte. It's not on my wish list, it's on my radar because I want to swatch it when I next go into an Marks and Spencer's. But it's like, yeah, it's on my radar as something I want to swatch because Diego Della Palma, I feel like, do amazing products, but they're just not accessible. Like the quality of some of the products that they have are phenomenal. So I want to give them more of a chance, but I can't because I can't buy them, and I'm not buying a foundation without seeing the shade, especially from a brand I've never tried before. So yeah, it's on my radar. Okay, another thing on my radar. I feel like everything's on my radar and not on my list. Oh, I hate myself. This is the Unicorn Lashes bundle. I've just screenshotted a bundle of their lashes just because I have, but I keep meaning to put this on my list and I keep forgetting every single month. So they do like a 60 pair lash bundle for an amount of money that I can't remember. It's like pretty good. It's like £100 or something for 60 pairs of lashes. It's something like that. It's something like that. It's like an MUA bundle, but you get to decide what lashes you want in there. And my thinking is if I can get through all of my lashes, as like all the earlier ones, all the ones that I'm not bothered about, keeping a few just for like videos, like drugstore videos, things like that, I can like replace my entire lash collection with decent lashes. And I love unicorn lashes. Like, they are my favourite lashes. So this is like in the future, Meg. This isn't the first thing I'm going to be buying in June. This is like in the future. That's my goal. Even if I just buy the 20 pack, to be fair, the 20 pack would be better than the 60 pack. I don't need 60 lashes. Who do I think I am? Yeah, the 20 pack. I can see myself buying that. It looks good. Ooh, okay, something for my skincare wish list. I really, really do want this. It's so good looking. This is the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. Ooh. I really, really like Glow Recipe. I bought a big box, like a big bundle box of Glow Recipe skincare. Christmas just gone, 2020 Christmas, and I haven't used all of it yet. I haven't like tucked into a lot of the products because I want to appreciate them, and I've got quite a few other skincare bits I just want to finish first. Like, for example, I have like this toner here and I've got like a tiny bit left. I've got like a micellar water that I've got a tiny bit left. You know, just things like that. And I have like other little things here, like a tiny cooking, like e-cooking serum that I've got here. I kind of just want to use those products up before I really throw myself into Glow Recipe, but I have tried a few of their products and I do really like them as a brand. So this is definitely on my wish list. I love the aesthetics as well. I love it. I love the brands. I think they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It's really pretty. I don't even remember putting this picture in. This is the Milani Gilded Getaway palette. Is this even on my wish list? I don't even have this on my wish list. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna talk about it anyway, because why not? But it's neither on my wish list or on my makeup radar. This is the Gilded Getaway collection by Milani. I'm not fussed about the eye crayons, but I think maybe I screenshot this and added it in because it has a cute camper van on it. Cool. I don't own any Milani eyeshadows, So I don't know what the quality of this would be like, and I'm not sure that I would actually use it and gravitate towards it even if I did have it, so I don't know why it's in there, but apparently I chose that day to screenshot that. Huda Beauty released these new lipsticks, but they're not the matte ones, they're like juicier, more like shiny ones, creamy ones, and they also released some lip liners. I actually do really like our lip liners, they are really nice. But yeah, those lipsticks, man, I want all of them. I want all of them, apart from like 4, maybe 5. I want a lot of them. I want a lot of them. I've already got, here you can see, maybe you can see it. I've got, okay, apart from 4 dubious ones up here, ignore that. All of these are Huda Beauty. Do you want a lip swatch video of these? Would you like a lip swatch video? I could do that. Maybe that, I don't know, is that helpful? Is that what you want? Is that something you'd like to see? I quite like lip swatch videos. I've got a lot of these lipsticks. I really like them, but they are very mattifying. And I have to wear like a balm underneath them, but I like the colours. I like the experience. I should probably not own all of these, but I kind of went mental. They were like £17 at one point instead of like 25, and I was like, bye, 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 bye. But we don't do that anymore, okay? We have self-control. But I really want all these, she says, with self-control. I want all of them. I want at least 8. Yep, they're beautiful. They're on my list. Oh my goodness. Another thing that's on my list is the Hourglass Vanish Blur Stick Blush. I think I want Devoted and Loyal and Wonder. But if I only had to pick one, I'd go for Loyal, because that's like a nice apricot-y, peachy nude shade, and I feel like that would look really nice. But then Devoted is like peachy and pink, and then Wonder, or what? Yeah, Wonder. What one? No, yeah, Wonder is like more coral. Ooh, I have a feeling they'd all look pretty similar on the skin, so maybe I'd only get one, and that would be Loyal or Devoted. Oh, Wonder. I really like these. I want to see like a couple of reviews on them though, because it's Hourglass, it's going to be expensive. So yeah, I'd like to see a couple of reviews on them. I don't know what you guys think about any of these products that I'm mentioning, but I like it. I've got their Flash Stick as well, and like Champagne, the highlighter, which is quite nice to be fair. It's not like amazing, but it's quite nice. So it's on my wish list. Okay, another product from Colourpop, even though I said we're taking a break, and we are taking a break, but I can still want things. This is their Feather Effect Styling Wax. I want to try this. They're not the first brand to be coming out with a wax pot, like soap brows, but I just want to try it. I feel like it's affordable from Colourpop. It's one of those things where it's like the freckle pen. This freckle pen is like, I don't use it every single day, but it was the cheapest and most reliable brand to buy it from, and I feel like that's going to be the same for this like brow wax, is that it's going to be cheaper than other brands, and if I don't use it every single day, it's not a big deal because it's Colourpop rather than spending £20 somewhere else. And also, they've bloody brought back the Precision Brow Pencil again. Hallelujah, because I tell you what, that has been out of stock for absolutely months. For months. And if it's being restocked, then I am clearly missing it every single time. It's been out of stock for months. So they finally brought that back. I'm wondering if they've redone the packaging on it, because it kind of looks a little bit different from how I remember it, but yeah. Thank God, because that is my holy grail eyebrow pencil. The whole thing is on my wish list. Ooh, BH came out with these 3 palettes, and for some reason I want all of them, but then when I look at them closely, I want the 90s and the 1000s, like is it just like millennia? No, millennium? The 80s is cool, but the 80s is essentially a rainbow palette with a few shimmers, which is cute. I can vibe with that, but would I use it? Maybe. Maybe. But then the 90s is like really cute, and I would definitely use it because I can see like it's really inspiring to me. I love like the cotton candy vibes. If I have any pastel palettes, I can't think of them off the top of my head. I don't really own pastel palettes, to be fair. Again, if I have any, I can't think of them off the top of my head, which probably says I should declutter them. Anyway, the Thousands remix, the 00 like Thousands remix, I really like. That is like smoky gloriousness. Yes, that. Yeah, I really want this. And I kind of want the 90s. If this came, like, if they were all reduced, I don't know, on Beauty Bay for like 40% off, and they were, I don't know, just over £10 each, I'd be like, bye, 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 bye. So, I might be impulsive. I don't know. I might have to get drunk and buy these. I can see myself doing that. The Melt Mary Jane palette. Now, this colour story sings to my soul, and I kind of like some of the glitters, which is surprising for me because I don't really use potted glitters that often, to be fair, like enough to warrant a whole pot of them. But this colour story is really pretty. The problem is that I've seen a couple of reviews already because I was really intrigued by it. I love the packaging, love the colour story, love the textures. I'm just not sure if I'm going to like the formula. Melt for me have been so hit and miss that I'd rather invest my money into another brand like Lidos. Sneak peek. I'd rather invest in a company like them who I have had consistent reviews on, as in I know what I'm getting. I think they've got consistent formula and I think they're just on it. Melt tend to not be so consistent, which bothers me a bit, and I think given enough time I could not give two hoots about this palette in a couple of months, you know. And I'm trying to learn to appreciate things from afar. It's on my wish list for sure, like I can definitely see myself wanting this for a while. I'm just not sure how high up on it is because of the formula, but there you go. Okay, Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I really want this in 2 shades. I've got it love hearted on my Beauty Bay wish list. I've seen quite a good couple of reviews of these. People compare them to like the Fenty gloss, but that doesn't bother me. I'd just quite like to have a drugstore gloss from a well-known brand in my collection, and these look really, really nice. These look really nice. They're quite affordable as well. Bit of a plumping effect, hyaluronic acid in there, ticks all of those boxes, you know. I think this looks really, really nice, and I could see myself again buying it in a drugstore haul. So this is something by Pantene. This is the Hair Biology Cleanse and Reconstruct shampoo and conditioner. Again, I don't know, I just fancy trying this out. It's got micellar technology in it, and I really, really like micellar technology. It says for greasy roots and damaged lengths, and that really appeals to me. Yeah, it was just a sponsored post, and I thought, yeah, okay, I could see myself buying that. Again, drugstore haul. I could see myself investing in a nice shampoo. So, okay, cool. Okay, so Visart came out with their La Plage palette. I'll put it up here for you. I thought this was going to be one of their mini palettes, and it's not. So as soon as I found that out, I was like, nah, I don't want it. It's nice, but I thought it was going to be a mini, and it's not. It's like their medium-sized palettes, and I don't think I want that because the prices are going to be obviously impact that. So it's nice. I love that orange and that bright matte yellow. There's a couple of shades I like in here. I like about 6 shades, and the other 6 can just be like whatever. So I don't really want it, but the reason I was going to just talk about this was because the next one, which is actually what I really want, is the Petite Pro 5 Soleil. I don't know, this isn't new by any means. It's a little £8 eyeshadow palette, and I really like this. This looks nice. This looks like something I'd use. This looks really summery, really fun. I love Visart formula. I think they actually do really, really good eyeshadows. So I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really, really nice. I love those like deep mattes and then bright pops. I think that look really, really nice. As well, paired with like the palettes I've already got, which is the Spritz and the Dark Edit, something like that. This could pair really nicely with that. So yeah, I really want that. It's on my wish list. Benefit. I have such conflicting feelings about this because I see these Foroscope, which is such a stupid name, Foroscope face palettes. I actually hate saying that, and I want to say it again. Foroscope face palettes. Ugh. I want these so bad, but I just don't understand. The layout doesn't bother me. The small and the big don't bother me at all. Like I don't really care that much. I think with the writing going different directions, like I don't find it too clunky. It's alright, and the packaging is really, really nice. What bothers me is, okay, you've got the first palette, which is one that I'd want because you've got a new shade in there called like Honeymoon, I think it's called, the new blush. That looks really nice. Hoola, I love Hoola. Cookie, love Cookie. And Georgia is a really, really nice blush as well. So that palette I was like, ooh, want that one. We then get into the second one, which has got Dandelion and Georgia as the big ones. Dandelion, I'm kind of like, who uses Dandelion anymore? Yes, it's alright. We've got Blaze as the highlighter. I never tried Blaze and would like to try it as a pink toned highlighter, but I could see myself buying into that fantasy. And then we've got Solstice, which is like this deep berry blush. So like that whole palette is for like medium skin tones, I'm imagining, but then who with a medium skin tone wears Dandelion as a blush? Because that's light. Like that is a light blush. Even on me, it's very, very cool toned baby pink. So I'm not quite sure who this is for, because you've got a medium toned highlight that maybe I could get away with being like a fair to light skin. And then like Solstice, which is like medium, which I would have to be really light with. I don't really understand the thought process behind that palette. Moving on, because maybe that's just like a bit of a random one, we've then got a third one, which you'd think would be for deeper skin tones, because it's got Solstice as a big blush. We then got Star, I can't really see, but that says Starletter, I don't know what it says, Starletter, I don't know, as another blush, which again is a little bit deeper. And then we've got Blaze, which again is that deeper highlighter. But then we've got Hoola, which is like, let's be real, a white girl bronzer. So who is this for? Because they have Hoola Caramel and Hoola Toasted, is it? So they could have easily put Hoola in the first one, Hoola Caramel in the second one, and then Hoola Toasted in the third one. Or at the very least put Hoola Caramel in the last one. Like, come on. Let's... So, like, I want it, but then equally I'm like, do I want to encourage this? And, like, I don't think I do, because if you're a person with any deeper skin tone than medium, like if you've got a dark or a deep dark, or like even just like a deep medium, what palette is... You can't pick any palette. Like, there's nothing here for you. And that's what I don't like. I don't like the vibe where they go, we only cater for certain people. They've catered for fair, not even fair to be fair, they've catered for light to light medium. And I'm in that category. I'm a light skinned person, but I just don't know if I want to encourage that, because that's... I think I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt, and say that was a complete oversight, which is not valid. I'm not validating that, but that was an oversight. No one approved that. No one ticked that off. That's bad. Packaging is cute though. Barry M have got these, okay, other end of the spectrum. Barry M are like, we're here, hello, inclusivity, we know her. They've got these two lovely nude palettes, and I've actually got one eyeshadow palette from Barry M. I'm going to do a full face Barry M. It's been like in my little makeup bag, ready to do that for months. And they've got like this light toned and this deeper nude palette, kind of taking inspiration from Huda Beauty. I totally see like where their inspiration or like duping has come from there. But you've got the light nude palette, which has got like pinks, peaches, that sort of like tone, which is really, really nice. I could see myself wearing that. And then we've got the deeper one, which is actually tickling my fancy more than anything, which is like deep burgundy, toasted amber gold, lusciousness. And I could see myself buying both of them and pairing them both together, because I think as a palette together, for me, is the one. And they also have like recyclable packaging and everything, so I can see myself buying these. This is definitely something I can see picking up in a drugstore haul. I want to test the formula of their eyeshadows, which is the one I've got at the moment, but I think Barry M are like trying to pick up the pace. I love everything Barry M do. I've been loving Barry M since I was a wee child, so I'm loving them at the moment. I fully support this. I fully support everything they try to do, even if their formula is not always the best. I fully support them trying and like heading in the right direction, because we can always improve ourselves, and I think that's what Barry M are trying to do constantly, and I really, really like that. Okay, this is a bougie one. Chantecaille, which I don't own anything from Chantecaille, but Teresa is Dead is always raving about their bloody powder, alright? And this is like an £80 powder. Who do I think I am? I'm a dry skin woman. What powder am I buying? It's 80 quid. Absolutely not. But the packaging on this is taking me back, man. It's taking me back. Like those little clay flowers. Do you remember those? Oh. And that orange lipstick, by the way, side note, gorgeous. I don't need another orange lipstick in my life. But the powder and the blush. Oh crap, man, I want this. I hate it when I want expensive things. It's just so like, ugh, why do I want something so expensive? But I want this, okay? I don't think it will go on my wish list, because that expensive, I just couldn't justify it whether I wanted it or not. Like, I just couldn't justify that price. But it's gonna go on my radar, because if I see it on sale somewhere, even if it's like 20% off, I might contemplate it. I might contemplate it. So I don't know. It's really pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I've got to stop looking at it because I want it. I want it. The Colourpop sticks, eye sticks. They've got a metallic kit and a matte kit. Surprisingly, this is going to go on my wish list. The reason for that is actually when you look at them individually, I'm like, oh yes, living the fantasy, living the dream. That green metallic, yes. The mustard plain matte one, yes. The navy blue matte one, yes. Like, there's a couple of these that I really like. So I might just add them to my favourites on my like Colourpop wish list, because if they decide to like, you know, do me over like they did last time, at least I'll have something I want to add into my cart. We won't talk about it any further. I've talked about it in my video. Go check it out if you want to hear me ramble about a brand that I love and I feel burnt by. Yeah, I really like these. I really like these. Problem is I don't use crayon eye sticks very often, but then this could get me into them. I'm living the fantasy. I'm living it. I understand this. I get the vibe. I buy into it. This is cute. It's cute. Revolution again. Revolution, I tell you, they're the UK Colourpop. However, these highlighters are, they're a pretty child. The packaging, the print, if these are actually as nice as the it's Soph's highlighting kit, my favourite highlighting palette. I've just cracked it. Absolutely get out of here. I've had this for years and I've just broken it. I love that for me. This highlighting palette from Soph does, well, used to be Soph Does Nails, it's Soph Does Life now. This highlighting palette is one of my favourite highlighting formula palettes that I've got in my entire collection. So that says a lot, because that's a drugstore highlighting palette. It's £10. If you haven't got that and you want a couple of highlighters, get that palette. It's absolutely brilliant. Love it. I think you'd love it too. These highlighters, if that's the same formula, I want 2 to 3 of them. I'm game. I really want to swatch them. I want them so much because they're so pretty. I want them so much that I would buy them in Superdrug. I'd buy one, like I'd do a 3 for 2. I'd like sample a few things, swatch it quickly outside the shop and be like, you're trash, I'm not buying your sister's, or oh my god, we're in love, let's get married on a honeymoon, I want to go back and buy more Make Babies. Like, that's what I want. Wow, that highlighter, those highlighters made me weird for a minute there. They made me weird. Makeup Forever again. Okay, they've come out with this powder. Again, I don't know if it's new or not. I'll be honest, like Makeup Forever's branding kind of like throws me off, because they like sometimes talk about old products like they're brand new and I'm like, hey, wait, no, huh? Like, that's kind of the emotion I go through with these. This loose powder is massive. It comes in a variety of shades, which I can commend. Beautiful. This picture actually kind of makes all of them look like sacks of flour. Cool. I really like Makeup Forever. I like their base products. I think I would like this. I love a loose powder. I think I would really like this. Again, I don't know where the hell I'd buy them from, but I'd like it. It's nice. I'd have to be buried with it, because look how much product you get. It's a lot, but it's nice. I think I'd like this. Oh my goodness, and another one, Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. Now this isn't new. Well, I don't know. What's classed as new anymore? I don't know. This is the Reboot Foundation. I know nothing about this, but I screenshotted it and I kind of want it. Okay, that's all I've got to say about it. If you've got this foundation, if you've got any of the like products I talk about today, can you tell me down below, like, do I need it? Is it trash? Is it gold? You need to tell me these things. I have too much on my wish list at this point. Like, too much. I need to know the facts. Oh my god, Barry M came out. I'm really sorry that this video is going on for so long. I can see the end of this, okay? I can see we've only got a couple of products left, I promise you. Barry M came out with this Shade Game lip palette. Half of me is like, what year are you living in? Who uses lip palettes anymore? Then half of me is like, intrigued, because we don't see these products anymore. I wouldn't use a lot of the lipsticks, but then I kind of would use quite a few of them at the same time. Like I'd say 6 out of 9 of them. This is interesting. Again, if it's going to be like coloured Vaseline in a pot, it can go burn in a bin somewhere. But if it's like proper nice lipstick in a palette, I could see myself buying this. This would be really great travelling as well. And I don't mind applying lip shades with a lip brush. That doesn't bother me. Like, in a palette, it doesn't bother me as long as the quality of it's good. If it's the same quality as their other lip products, I can buy into that fantasy. Look at this product. Look at this product. Oh my god. This has been sent from a heaven. From a heaven? I don't care what sort of heaven you think is out there, but this is makeup heaven. Look at this product from Nabla. This is the Skin Realist. I want to call it like foundation, but it's like tinted moisturizer situation. That's kind of what it is. The packaging, they absolutely killed it. Oh my god, the packaging, they've killed it. I want this so bad. I think I'd probably get the fairest shade or the second one. I'm guessing it's kind of going to be a bit like the Charlotte Tilbury like, you know, the one on the wand, is it Flawless Filter? I think it's Flawless Filter. That's kind of the vibes it's giving me, but in a pump form, an airless pump at that. We love airless pumps. Let's get every single drop of product. And what I like about it is that the airless pump isn't ugly. They've actually like made it purple. They've kind of like vibes the whole product. I really like this. A++ to Nabla. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I want it. If I was not on a no buy, low buy, I would have purchased it already and paid full price. You know I like something when I'm willing to pay full price. This is beautiful, I love it. Oh my goodness, stunning, stunning. Okay, random one, MUA have got this like Empire Butterfly palette going on. The only reason I want to try this, it isn't for the colour story, it's kind of just because I want to put MUA, like I want to put my money in MUA's pocket, which sounds weird. But they do, they have the MUA Fire Vixen palette. I'm not sure if they sell it anymore, but that is one of the best £4 palettes I've ever used. Like, it's so creamy and so delicious. And Lily, like, I bought it for Lily, like, as part of her present. Here's your £4 birthday present. No, like, it was part of a birthday bundle of presents. And I was like, you've got to try this, you're going to really like it. And she's like, hit pan. Who the hell hits pan on eyeshadows? She loves it as well. So for £4, I'm kind of like, I'll buy that. I'll try it a couple of times and I'll buy into the fantasy. I love oranges and those like reddy orange coral tones. I'm gonna get this when it comes in like a drugstore haul. I'm buying into this fantasy. I've got to stop saying that, but I like it. Oh my god, another thing from Colourpop. Oh, it's like we're on a break but they're still sending me nudes, you know. I love these 5 pans. I wasn't sure about the 5 pan situation, but receiving them in my Colourpop order, I do like them. They do feel like quite good quality, but I didn't like any of the shades they had because they were all a bit too neutral for me. Like, they were all a little bit like duping one another. And I know a lot of people have said that these 5 pans are like their 9 pan palettes, but I have never owned their 9 pan palettes. They just were never, I like the cardboard version, but I just never really liked, the 9 pan plastic. It was just a bit like ugly packaging. It just turns me off. Whereas these feel quite luxurious. Again, it's one of those things where as a whole, I look back at it and I'm like, I just want the green one, and I think I just want the purple one. But then as soon as I say that, I'm like, ooh, and that orange one. Ooh, I could vibe with the blue. And I'm like, oh, well, I might as well just get all 5. So the green one is like top list, because I love a green, and I love a purple, and I love a red, and I love a blue, and I love a pink. I love colour. So I really like these. These are on my wish list. If there's like a bundle for Black Friday perhaps, that could be cool. I could be down for that. I'd buy a bundle, but they're on my wish list. They're pretty. It's really pretty. I don't care if they're duping themselves or not. They're pretty. Top of my wish list. Top of my wish list. Kaleidos have come out with this Flower Punk collection. You best believe I'm going to break my no buy low buy to purchase this. I'm really hoping that a review of like the lipsticks or like liquid lipsticks come out, even if it's the same day of release, because I want to buy the bundle pack, and I have a feeling the lipsticks are in a tin and that's not card, in which case I want the tins. I don't really care about the lip mask, but I will use it if it means I have to buy everything else. The eyeshadow palette is sexual. It's sexual. I love Kaleidos formula. I have not had a single dud from them. I own every single palette they have, apart from like their very first one, the Under the Sea one, which isn't available anymore unfortunately, but I have all of their palettes like as of the past 2-3 years. I buy into this fantasy. I really like this. I really like this. A lot of people were giving them like slack or like flack or whatever it's called because it looks like a Melt palette, and I'm like, Melt don't own that form. Melt don't like Urban Decay have the same size pans. Just because they shove a brush in it doesn't mean don't criticize Kaleidos in front of me. Yeah, I want all of this. I want to be buying this, don't you worry. Okay, 4 products left. Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturiser. This looks pretty. I love the packaging. I love like a squeezy nozzle. I hate it when it's squeezy. It's like a flat cut off. It's just like, ugh. Barry M have released that Fresh Face foundation thing, and I've got it on my wish list already, but that's a cut off nozzle and I'm like, ew, gross. Whereas this one's got like an applicator, and it's on my wish list. I'll definitely pick this up in a drugstore haul. I can see myself buying this. It's something that I'm like, tinted moisturiser, has all of the things that I love. I'm a dry skin queen, we all know this. Something that I can see being a potential favourite. A little bit like the L'Oreal Paradise thing. Paradise, you know the L'Oreal Paradise thing that I was obsessed with? What's it even called? like the tint. I love that. I love that foundation. I'm actually nearly out of it, so I can see myself liking this. Barry M have released more high-vis neon matte nail paints. I buy into it. I buy into the... I actually have so many Barry M nail polishes, it's actually borderline embarrassing. It's borderline... no, it's embarrassing. But I love it. I love the aesthetic of it on my wall. I love it. And these are neon mattes. And I think I like it. I think I want them. They also released... Barry M are like on it. They're like releasing something every single week. They also released... I don't know what these are even called. The Multitude lip and cheek pens. There's 3 of them. There's a deeper berry one, a pinkier one, and then like a nudier neutral, I want to call them. And that's really nice. I want these. I want to try these. If they're waxy, nah, get lost. But I could see myself actually using this for lips and cheek. And there's not a terrible amount of product in here either. Like, I could see myself easily panning something like this in like a year. Finally, last but not least, the most random thing of all is the Iconic London like bronzer tint. I don't know what this is actually called. Sheer bronze? Something? Tint. I really like this. I like this. I recently did a full face of Iconic makeup. I will link... Wait, was that my Life Updates one? I think it was my Life Updates video actually. But I tried out a full face of Iconic makeup because I'd never tried the brand before. And the blush was really, really nice. It stayed on my skin really well throughout the day, and I really liked the formula of it. It wasn't cakey. It like meshed well with loads of products. Really like the formula of that. There's 6. That's a good amount. 6 shades of bronzer, plus you can sheer them out. So I'm like, okay, that's good. That's really good. I appreciate that. I kind of want these. I want these. So we've finished with all the products that I want, that I've taken a fancy to. So this is the makeup wish list that I had previously. So the end of February, I'll flash it up now for you, just so you can see what the products were. You can see it's pretty blank. So, so now you can see what it looks like now. It's pretty full. You ready? Boom. It's full. It's full. I've got Kaleidos at the top there, the Flower Punk collection. That is something I really, really want above anything else. And then you've got a few newcomers making their way to the top. The Benefit palette has come to the top as well. I might change these around before I post this. I'm not sure yet. I might update this because I feel like upon reflection and talking through the whole Benefit collection, I might move it back down a bit and replace it maybe with that Narbla skin tint. That looks delicious, absolutely delicious. The Vive products are still at the top though, that's interesting. So the Fenty products, the cream cheek products, and well, all of the Fenty products. There's a few things that haven't really changed position. There's a few things that you might notice have been knocked off completely. There's a few things that have stayed the same. It's interesting to see that that Natasha Denona collection that I wanted at the beginning of the year has now made its way into like, what is that, 19th place, I think it is, something like that. So those are the makeup products that I want. The things that are on my radar, so I've got like a separate little list here, I'll just flash it up on the screen. These are kind of like the top things that I am keeping my eye on at the moment. Again, I might switch this around. I'm going to keep my eye on them. There's a couple of things that went from the makeup wish list to just keeping on my radar, such as the MUA blushes, the e.l.f. Camo Conceal Foundation, the Rare Beauty blushes. I mean, yeah, you know, Marc Jacobs, I was really obsessed with that, thought I was going to get it, now it's just on my radar. There's a few things on here, and they might be promoted or demoted completely off this list, or go back onto the makeup wish list, I'm not sure yet, but those are just the things that are on my radar. And then these are of course the skincare products that I really want, kind of skincare, hair care, still got those Soap and Glory products on there. As you can see, I'm not a massive skincare, hair care person. I see a couple of products and I have my eyes set on them, and that's how it tends to be. I'm not really someone that fads over like loads and loads of skincare all at once. I wish I was, but I'm not really. I think it's because I've got so much skincare that I'm aware is probably expiring as we talk. So yeah, there's only the 6 products on there at the moment, so yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we go on to the purchased page. So I've actually only bought 3 collections. So I've bought the Kaleidos Angelica Nyqvist collection. You knew I was going to buy that. The Colourpop and Animal Crossing collection. Again, you knew I was going to buy that. And the NARS Claudette collection. I actually have a video out on that. So if you want to check out in the cards, I'll leave it up in the eye so you can go check out my first impressions on the NARS Claudette collection. So I really wanted that. I'm kind of in 2 minds to include some of the other Colourpop products that I bought, because it's not like I went out to go buy them. Like I didn't go out of my way to buy them, I had to buy them to get over shipping. But if you wanted to be pedantic about it, I've bought the Make It Black collection, the palette, Make It Black palette by Colourpop, and I bought the cheek tints, and I bought the Stone Cold Fox palette and brush roll. I mean, if you haven't seen the Colourpop video, I'm kind of ruining the haul for you there, but I'm going to just include them, but like tab them down a line, because I didn't actively choose to buy them. I had to add something to my basket, and if it was going to be something in my basket, it was going to be something off my wish list. So that, I mean, that kind of annoys me a little bit, but there you go, that's life. But yeah, once again, going back to just my makeup wish list at the moment, that is what it is. Those are the 45 products I want at the moment, and geesh, let's hope that I don't want all of these when I'm allowed to buy something, because that could be quite a detriment to my wallet. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you enjoy my makeup wish list videos, tell me down below if you enjoy these. I really enjoy creating them, and I think for me, if anything, it helps me be a better shopper. I'm very aware that some people buy makeup when they can't afford it, or they just buy stuff and they can't afford it, and I do urge you to reflect on your makeup purchases, and this has definitely helped me reflect on how much money I was spending and the amount of product that was entering my life. I do urge you to be a smart shopper. Don't buy things that you can't afford. Don't buy makeup that you can't afford. Like that, don't put yourself in debt or put yourself out by buying makeup. Please don't do that. That's silly. Thumbs this video up if you have enjoyed today's video. If you enjoy makeup wish lists, I will endeavour to do them back to monthly and not miss a month. That's my boo-boo, but I endeavour to carry on doing them monthly, and you can follow along the journey. I will be buying that Kaleidos Flower Punk palette. I'm just going to pre-warn you on that one. That looks stunning. So I will be buying that. So, whatever. It'll be my May purchase. Just watch me, okay? I haven't bought anything in April. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I upload every single week, and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me. No, you would not. Thank you guys for watching this feature-length film. Thank you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.